What is going on, guys? It's Ninja here. Today, I'm going to be talking about why I quit Call of Duty World War II. Now, you may be thinking, well, haven't you been playing all the DLCs and stuff? Well, to be honest with you, no. I've only been playing the first one, and that was like only my, third time or something. But after the third time, I really got sick of it. And then I went back to revisit the game, and everything's so laggy, and the gameplay doesn't feel anything like a Call of Duty World War II title. I mean, the game itself just it didn't even feel like a complete Call of Duty game. So, anyways, let's get started with the good things about multiplayer. And the good things is that you can get challenges from Major Howard, which is pretty good, and I mean, you've got all kinds of challenges, like ones that have supply drops, ones that have social points which go towards like different weapon variants. You can also get XP and stuff, and also get the new weapons thing. Other things I do like about World War II on multiplayer is that we've got we've got the quartermaster, which is sort of like the original Contracts way of how Black Ops 1 used to work, but except for way different. Which is actually pretty cool, except for the stupid rewards, but otherwise it's a pretty cool idea of how they introduced it. Then last but not least, we have War Mode, which is fun, but I do wish that there was free maps, more than 3 maps that came with it, but otherwise it's a fun mode. And the other mode, it's like Team Deathmatch with 75 points. I don't mind, but that's just because it's a slower paced game and it makes sense. Now let's talk about the bad things about multiplayer, and holy crap, I've got a lot of things to talk about, but I'm only going to talk about some things. So, anyway, what I hate about the multiplayer is that, number one, the weapons themselves are very boring. I mean, come on, give us better weapons. 2, the try-hard weapons, come on. Really? Where's the balanced weapons like Black Ops 3? 3. War has less maps. I mean, come on, only 3 maps about the DLCs. Boo. I meant 5 would make an exception, or 8 for War, but the other maps, I wish that there could have been like 13 maps at launch or something like that. But no, of course, they were too lazy. I'm concentrating on the small things. 4, we had some very buggy launch date, which was really stupid. 5, the servers are still buggy a bit, even when I play it to this day. Then last but not least, 6, AAA gaming. Come on, we don't want supply drops and all this stuff. I mean, we're over it. Come on, come on, Sledgehammer. I mean, sorry about that for Infinity War for some reason, but anyways. But really, come on, the AAA game industry is dead for a good reason. Why the hell do they think it was a good idea to just chew up all the COD points and think, oh yeah, everyone's gonna spend hundreds of dollars just, getting AAA game, and I'm like, come on. I mean, seriously, thank God this year that people are starting to realize how bad it is. So anyways, let's talk about zombies. Let's talk about the good things about zombies. So, the good things is that you can share vaults with your teammates. I think it's vaults or something like that. It's pretty much like the points from Call of Duty and stuff like that, but you could share them with teammates. It's pretty good. Another thing I do like about it is that if you don't like a perk, you can get rid of it and stuff. But it's only random, which is annoying. But you can also, when you revive your teammates, sometimes there's a certain limit where they can actually keep the perks depending on how long your teammate is, as in, like, each time it takes longer, they lose 1 perk and then all the way to none, which I like instead of having to buy everything again. The other thing I do like is that when you buy armor, it doesn't count as a perk. Pack-a-Punch, you can pretty much buy ammo with any gun. And last but not least, they finally fixed the Easter eggs so that way it won't be boring and repetitive, having to check the thing that says on the stupid text when you press select on later maps outside of the final Reich. Okay, now let's talk about the bad things about zombies. So, the first thing I find bad about zombies is that the final Reich, they still have not fixed that tutorial where it tells you how to beat the Easter, which I wish that they can actually have an option to turn that off, because really, I'm starting to get bored of it. 2, the DLCs are super boring. I mean, come on, when you have a zombies map, or a zombies mode, you need to make good maps. This is clearly not the game for any zombies fan. 3, they still have got that stupid supply drop thing. I mean, seriously, I know that they got the liquid advance for Black Ops 3, but come on, who thought it was a good idea to change that into like a loot box looking one with a much boring tone? And oh wait, the items for the loot crates for zombies are just boring, and I don't even use them. 4, the game is too easy. I mean, come on, I can get to round 150 any day soon. 5, the last but not least, it's just very boring outside the Easter egg. I mean, come on. I mean, outside the Easter egg, what's the point of even playing this game? It's just too repetitive, and really, why am I going to waste time on something that I simply spent time on Black Ops 3 getting to Prestige Master, and it was way fun getting to level 1000 over playing World War II any day. So pretty much this game looks like junk compared to Black Ops 3. Now let's talk about what I like about the campaign for the final bit. So the first thing I like about the campaign is that it's a World War II themed, which makes sense for it. Second thing I like about it is that some of the levels are actually pretty detailed, which I actually don't mind and stuff like that. The third thing is that each AI teammate character can actually do certain stuff instead of just shooting in the background like your other Call of Duty games. I mean, you can ask the medic to give you a med kit at like a certain percentage. The sergeant that gives you certain like accuracy in some sort to see enemies from like cover and that, as well as the person that offers the ammo kit, which I keep forgetting its name all the time. And then last but not least, the other thing I do like about the World War II campaign is that the main character has a backstory rather than you know, just whoever he is and the old not caring about character scene, which I'd wondered why they did that. But anyways, thank God that they actually give this character a background story. The first thing I don't like about the World War II campaign, I've got to say, would be cliche environment talks. I mean, come on, in the military, they don't just talk cliche, they talk multiple type of things. I mean, really, come on. What were they thinking of? 2, I've got to say, the spotting ability from Sergeant, although it's a cool idea to be able to aim and stuff for a lot longer, but really looking through the enemies, I mean, sure, it's good on one side, but on the other side, it makes the game too easy, makes adventure difficulty look like child's play. 3, the game itself is kind of a little buggy with the graphical things, and then last but not least, the thing I hate about the most about the campaign is, when you get all the collectibles, guess how much game score you get? Only just 10 or 20, and in other games they give you like 75G, 50G, 100G, 10 or 20. That's pathetic. Come on, really? Anyway, so that pretty much wraps up so many things that I hate about World War II. I mean, all those stuff definitely were the things I hate about it, and I really wish in the future that they could improve and stuff. Hopefully one day when I come back, when all the DLCs are already gone and like people like nearly not playing the game anymore, sort of like what happened to Advanced Warfare and that, hopefully I might come back, but for now I don't see myself playing it anymore. So these are the main reasons why I don't like World War II anymore. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to stay up to date, you can click the bell. Until then, have yourselves a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys until my next video.